Hey, what's up guys? So in this video I want to tell you about 30 tips and tricks that you can do with your Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. So without any further delays, let's get to it. And the first thing that I want to talk about here is how you can use My Style watch face to create custom watch faces for your Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. And to do that, we need to go into the Samsung Galaxy Wear app on your phone. And here go in watch faces, scroll down in graphical section, and here you will find My Style watch face. Tap on it and it will be synced with your watch, which is already there. Now once here you can see that we already have some designs and watch faces here, but you can create new, and here you can go in gallery and choose a photo from there, or you can go in camera and take a fresh photo, which is what I will be doing now. So I'll take a photo of this plant here and press OK. And as I move around, the color palette down below changes, or I can just zoom out and it will put in some brown here as well. Let's say that I have selected this one, and then I will select a specific pattern here. I will press done, and then that pattern will become my default here, and all the previous patterns will still be there, and you can add more. So once I press save, that pattern will be synced to my watch. Now I can tap on the watch face here to switch between all of these patterns one by one. Now once you go in customize, you can also change the clock type, so whatever suits you, you can select that one, and then you can also add 4 complications here. So let's say I select this one, and that will be added, and if I press save, it will be synced with the watch face on my watch. On Galaxy Watch 4 we have something called bedtime mode, which was called good night mode on previous Galaxy watches, and you can turn it on by going in settings and then go in advanced features, and here you will see this option bedtime mode. So if you go in here, you can turn it on from here. You can also set it up to be scheduled, and if you scroll down further, you can then read what it actually does. So it will turn off always on display, raise wrist to wake, turn on do not disturb to mute calls, alerts and other sounds. So you can turn it on either from here, or you can also turn it on from quick settings. So just tap this icon and it will turn on the bedtime mode, and you have just seen that the display has dimmed. Now similar to bedtime mode, we also have theater mode here, which you can use when you are going to watch movies in cinemas. So you can turn it on from quick settings here as well. So tap on this icon here and it will turn on the theater mode, and once here you can then set the time window that you want to turn it on, and if you scroll down you can read what it will do. So it will turn off always on display, raise wrist to wake, system sounds, alarm sounds and timer sounds. Next we also have waterlock mode here. So if you go in settings and go in advanced features, you will see at the top waterlock mode. Go in here and you can turn it on here, and this is very useful if you wear your watch while washing your hands, or you are taking a bath with your watch on. So to prevent any accidental actions on the display, you can turn this feature on. So once you turn it on, this icon will appear and it will block any interaction with the display, so it will be locked. Now to turn off this feature, you will long press this button, and the sound emits from the speaker to eject any water in there. Next up, you can also connect any Bluetooth earphones with your Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic, but if you happen to have Galaxy Buds, you have an additional advantage here. So if I connect these buds with my watch by going in quick settings, selecting this option here, you can then control these buds and their features, not all of them but specific features, by going into this buds app, and from here you can see that it shows you the battery of the case, battery of the buds, and from here you can control active noise cancelling, ambient sound. You can turn them both off. You can also block touches on these pads. Now right now I cannot select any of them, but if I put them in my ear, I will then be able to switch between active noise cancelling and ambient sound. Moving on, we also get a voice recorder on Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. So if you go in this voice recorder and then grant it permissions, and then if you tap on this button, it can then convert your speech to text. So here you can read that it will convert up to 10 minutes of speech into text, and now you have to actually get very close to the mic in order to use this feature, otherwise it will not detect your speech correctly. So let's try this. This is a Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 test. So now hopefully it would recognize these words. So there you go, not accurate, but it does recognize what you say. And then the cool thing here is that whatever you will record on the watch will also be synced up to the voice recorder on your Samsung phone. Go into the Samsung Health app on your phone and then go in sleep and tap on this menu button, go in snore detection, and from here you can turn this feature on. By default it's turned off. So once you have turned it on, then below that you can also select whether you want your phone and your watch to detect your snoring always or just once, and then you can also set up to record audio of your snoring, and then the number of days you want your phone to keep that recording. Now the way this feature works is that you have to be wearing your watch at night and your phone should be on the charging, and if your phone detects that you are snoring, it will record your audio. You can read more about it here down below, and then go back, and then if you're snoring, your audios will show up here. Next up, I want to talk about body composition analysis. This is also a new feature that Samsung has added in these Galaxy watches. We need to go in the widgets, find the body composition widget, tap on measure, go through settings, select your weight, and then read all the instructions, and then it will show you how to measure. So you can go through all of these instructions and then start. So you have to put these two fingertips on these buttons here, and it will start recording. Your arms should be wide and open, and then you just wait. So there you go, it comes up with your body composition analysis, gives you detailed information, and you can show it on phone and learn more about it from here as well. Alright, moving on, there is also a camera controller app pre-installed on Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. So simply swipe up and go into the app drawer, find this app here, tap on it, and then it will ask for some permissions. Grant the permissions, and then it will load the preview, and it will turn on the camera on your phone. And it takes a bit longer to load the preview on the watch itself. And then from here you can take the photo. You can also set up a timer for 2 seconds, 5, 10, and then turn it back off. Now you can also preview your photos from here, and if you change the orientation of your phone, it also changes the orientation on the watch as well. Next up, I want to talk about the media controller app that we have on Samsung Galaxy Watch 4, and it actually makes it a lot more easier to control your media on your phone or on your watch. So we will simply go into the app drawer and scroll down until we find this app. Go in here, and here you will see that it will show you your music on your phone and on your watch. You can control everything from this media controller. Then if you play something on your phone, for example, I play this Samsung video on YouTube, it will show the controls here on the media controller app, and then I can pause it, play it, I can tap on it, and it will show a full-blown media controller on the watch. And from here I can also skip a track. On Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 you can also customize these keys to launch different features and different apps, and for that we will go in settings, and then we will look for advanced features. Go in here, scroll down, and you will find customize keys. Go in here, and here you will find home key and back key. So this is home key with the red band around it. Here you can customize it for double press and press and hold. So if you go in double press, right now it is selected for the most recent app, so you can quickly switch between your current app that you're using and your last used app. And then you can also select pretty much any app from your app drawer to launch by double pressing this button. So right now, as I've told you, it's selected for go to most recent app, and if I double press it, it will take me back to the music controller that I was showing you, and if I double tap or press again, it will bring us back here. And then we have press and hold for this. Now by default it's selected for wake Bixby. Because I don't use Bixby, I select power of menu, and then if I long press it, it will launch the power of menu. You can do the same with the back key, but for one single press, which they have named here short press. Right now it's selected for previous screen, so if I tap it, it will take me one step back, but you can select it for something else here as well. So if we go in here, you can select it for show recent apps. So now when I press it, it will show me all the recent apps that I've been using on this watch, and then from here I can jump into any other app. Now moving on to the next feature, I want to talk about gesture control on Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic, and for that we will go in settings, scroll down to advanced features, and here once again we will scroll down and we will find gestures. Now here you can use gestures to answer calls, so you can turn this feature on and then use this gesture to answer a call. Then you can also use gestures to dismiss alerts and calls. So you can go in here and turn this feature on, and then you will be able to rotate your wrist twice to dismiss alarms and decline incoming calls like this. So when you're being alerted from the alarm, simply use it like this and it will be dismissed. Moving on, I want to talk about this feature that allows you to turn your display into grayscale by tapping 2 fingers 3 times on your display. And this is actually an accessibility feature. So for that, we will go in settings, scroll down, find accessibility, and scroll down further, go in advanced settings, and here you will find 2 finger triple tap. Go in here and select grayscale. Now go back. Now triple tap on the display with 2 fingers. And it will turn into grayscale. Now this feature can actually help you to save a little bit battery if you're in a pinch. Now to turn this feature off, we will use the same gesture that we used to turn it on. We'll tap 3 times with 2 fingers and it will turn off. Alright, now next up, there is a watch face on Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic that allows you to use your AR emoji as your watch face background. And for that, we will go in the Galaxy wearable app, go in watch faces, scroll down, and here you will find AR emoji watch face in graphical. We'll select this one and then tap on customize. Now by default we get these 2 emojis, but if you have your AR emoji, it will show up down here and you can select it and it will transfer to the watch. So once it's transferred, then you can set up clock type, you can set up your complications, what information you want to see on the display from here. And once you're all done, just press save and it will be synced with your watch. Next up, you can also take a screenshot on Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic, and it is very easy to do. And for that, you simply press these 2 buttons together and it will take a screenshot of what's on your screen. To access this screenshot, simply go in your gallery app and you will find your screenshot here. To push content to your watch, whether it's music or photos, we will go into the Galaxy wearable app, go in watch settings and then find manage content. And with the help of this feature, you can add tracks and images to your watch. You can also sync up specific playlists with your watch, and as you continue to add more songs to that playlist, those songs will be automatically synced up and transferred to your watch. If you select add tracks, you can then select a specific track and press done and it will be transferred to your watch. You can also select auto sync for playlists, go in playlists and then select a specific playlist that you want to sync up. Similarly, you can add images to your watch by going into your gallery, or you can also sync up specific albums, and as you continue to add more photos to those albums, those photos will be automatically pushed to your watch and synced with your watch as well. Now this is a very cool feature to keep your phone and your watch in sync when it comes to content. We will go in settings and then we will go in connections here, and if you scroll down you will see this option called disconnection alerts. This is basically a feature when your watch disconnects from your phone and the Bluetooth connection cuts off. So when it is on vibrate, you will just get a vibration on your watch whenever it disconnects from your phone, or you can also select alert and vibrate, and I'll show you how this shows up. So if I select alert and vibrate and then go back, and now I will try disconnecting my watch from my phone, and it will show you how it will alert you in case your watch disconnects from your phone. So there you go, just like this. Next up, I want to talk about media control features. So once again we will go in connections, and this time we will go in display. And here, scroll down, see this option, show media controls. If I play a YouTube video on my phone, you will see that media controls will instantly show up on my watch. Now I've played the video and there you go. We have media controls here. From here I can pause the video, I can play the video, skip to the next one, and also control the volume. Next up, I want to talk about another very important feature, and this feature has to do with whenever you're doing something on your watch and then you get distracted, and meanwhile your screen turns off on your watch. Now here you can set a time limit. When you come back to your watch and you turn the screen back on, you can continue working where you left off, which means whatever you were doing will still be on screen. And for that we will go in settings, and once again we will go in display, and now we will look for this feature, show last app, and here you can set it up for 20 seconds, 2 minutes and 1 hour. So right now I'm in settings app and I'm looking at it, and now I will turn off the screen. And if I come back within 20 seconds, I will start where I left off, which means I will see this page. Next up, I want to talk about the SpO2 sensor on Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. So this time with SpO2 sensor, Samsung has added the ability to measure your blood oxygen levels when you are sleeping, and you can turn on this ability from the watch itself. So for that, we will go in settings and then scroll down, go in Samsung Health, and here we will go in measurement and scroll down and you will see this option, blood oxygen during sleep. Turn this on and then your watch will continue to measure your blood oxygen levels while you're sleeping at night, and this can provide you one more additional insight to your sleep quality. How was your breathing when you were sleeping? So that's an additional metric to look at, and you will be able to see this data in more detail on your Samsung Health app on your phone. So we will go in sleep section here, scroll down, and here you will see blood oxygen during sleep. Go in here and you will see this graphical data of your blood oxygen levels while you were sleeping. Once again, in Samsung Health there is another feature here that you need to look at, and that is auto detect workouts. So if you are using your watch to track your workouts and something that you do daily, then you might consider turning on this feature, auto detect workouts, from the Samsung Health option in the settings. And from here you can turn on the activities that you want your watch to detect, even if you didn't start tracking your activity or you forgot about it. Then your watch will do the work, it will track everything for you and will provide you with the metrics at the end of the workout. So here you can turn it on for elliptical trainer, rowing machine, swimming, dynamic workout, and you can also record location when it comes to walking or running. Did you know that you could extend the battery life of Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic to weeks if you wanted to? For this feature, we will go in settings and scroll down, go in battery, and here you will see the normal power saving mode, which also shows up in these quick settings here, this one. But if you keep scrolling down, there is another feature here, which is the watch only mode, which right now with 57% battery will increase the battery time to 6 days and 21 hours, so 7 days. Now you could use this feature if you are really struggling with the battery, or you just want to watch only more and your watch will just work like a watch. It will just tell you time and nothing else. So let's go ahead and turn this feature on. And here you can read more instructions before you turn it on. So we will turn this feature on now. So there you go, that's how your watch will function if you turn on the watch only mode, and this will extend the battery life of your watch to weeks. Next up, with Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic, you can also change the text to speech feature from Samsung Voice to even Google Voice. So for that we will go in settings, scroll down and go in general here, and here go in text to speech, and here you can change the preferred engine from Samsung text to speech engine to Google Speech. So if you use your voice to reply to messages, then this is a great feature, and then you can simply switch from Samsung to Google, because we all know that Google Speech is way better and way ahead of Samsung Speech. Moving on, when it comes to security, you could also lock your Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic, and you can do that by going in settings, go in security here, and here you will see this option lock. Go in here and then you have two options, pattern, pin and none. So let's set up pattern lock here, then we will repeat it, and now it's locked. So we'll have to test this feature now. So I'm going to put it on my wrist. Right now it's working, everything is working and functioning fine. And now I will take it off and we will see if the watch detects it's been taken off and lock itself. So there you go, it has been locked. And now we have to put in the pattern here to unlock the watch. There you go. Next up, with Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 Classic, you can also set up your own personal photo as your watch face, and the way to do that is by going in the Galaxy Wearable app on your phone. So go in the Galaxy Wear app on your phone and then go in watch faces, scroll down, and in basic category you will see my photo. Select this one, and from here it will be selected. You can go in customize, and from here you can add in pretty much any photo from your gallery, or you can take a photo from the camera straight away. So if we go in gallery, you can select any photo from here and then press done, and it will be uploaded to the watch. And then once that has been done, you can then press save, and that photo will be applied to your watch face on the watch. You can then play around with these watch faces and switch between them by just tapping on the watch face. So there you go. If you scroll to the left, you will find notification settings. Go in here, and here you will see all of these notifications, but I recommend going through these settings on your phone. So let's take a look at them one by one. And the first one here is show phone notifications on watch. So simply go in here, and here you can select whether you want the alerts when the phone is not in use or even when the phone is in use. Next one is you can mute notifications on the phone. altogether. Then you can go through these notifications one by one, and then you can go in apps further and customize settings even further. Then down below you can also sync up do not disturb on your phone with your watch, so when you turn it on your watch, it will also be synced up with your phone. And then finally we have advanced notification settings. Go in here, you can turn on notification indicator, read notifications aloud, turn on screen, so whenever you will receive a notification your watch screen will turn on, and then turn on for new apps, so whenever you will install new apps, notifications will be turned on for them automatically. Next setting that you need to take a look at is vibration settings on your watch. So go in settings and go in sounds and vibration, and here go down, and here comes vibration. So when you get a notification, your watch makes sure that you attend to it, or you at least know that you have received a notification, and for that we are changing these settings. So here you can set the vibration duration to short or long, and then you can also change the intensity from light to strong. Moving on, we will go in display settings, and here you can obviously control brightness, auto brightness, but what I want to talk about here is screen wake up gestures. So raise wrist to wake, you can turn it on, and touch screen to wake. So when you tap on your display, it should turn on, and then turn bezel to wake. So let's take a look at all of them one by one. If you raise your wrist, the screen should turn on. If you tap on your wrist, it should turn on, and then if you rotate the bezel, it should turn on. Next up we have Samsung Health, and this feature is actually very important if you use your Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 to monitor your health and fitness. So go in here and go in notification, and here you can turn on inactive time alerts, so you can turn them off if they distract you, and you can also schedule them. Next, you can also turn on notifications for high heart rate and low heart rate, and here you can select the heart rate limit after which you want the notification or alert, and then you can turn on or off alerts for daily activity, steps, auto detect workouts. Then you can go in measurement, and here you can turn on measure your heart rate continuously every 10 minutes or manual only. Same for stress, measure continuously or by manual measurement only. And then blood oxygen during sleep, you can turn that on, as well as snore detection. Next up we have advanced features. So once again, there are some very important settings that you need to take care of here. So if you scroll down, you have SOS here, and once again I recommend that you do this on your phone on the Galaxy Wear app. So simply go in here, go in watch settings, go in advanced features, and here go in SOS. So here you can turn on and set up SOS. So if you turn it on, it will tell you the permissions that it want, and just agree to them, and then it will ask you to add an emergency contact from your contacts. So in case you activate SOS, it can send messages and call to that contact. So I'll select a contact from here. Next, you can also turn on countdown before sending. So if you activate this alert by accident, you have the chance to cancel it. You have to press this home button 3 times to send an SOS call and SOS message, and your emergency contact will receive an SOS message with your current location, and it will call the selected contact in emergencies. Calls will initially be set to the lowest audible volume level. So all of this will happen if you press this button 3 times. So let's go ahead and try it out. So there you go, now it's sending an SOS, and I have the option to cancel it, which I will. So going back, we have hard fall detection here as well, so you can turn that on, and whenever the watch will detect that you have had a hard fall and you don't respond, or you don't move around in 60 seconds, it will again send an SOS message to your emergency contacts. Moving on, you can also change the default keyboard on your Samsung Galaxy Watch 4, and I recommend downloading the Gboard for your Galaxy Watch and using that instead of the default Samsung keyboard. So because we are using Wear OS now, we have the option to download Gboard, and I'm really glad for that. But anyways, let's go in general, and here go in input, and here go in keyboard list and default, and here you can see that I'm already using Gboard as default keyboard. So if I select Samsung keyboard and go to a messaging app and start typing a message, I will get this keyboard, and there's nothing wrong with this keyboard. This is old style and you can still type messages. But if you have Gboard installed, you can select that one and then go back, and then we will have a QWERTY keyboard. And the biggest benefit of using this keyboard is that we have swipe to type, so you can type very quickly, and it is also very accurate. So that's Gboard, and I recommend that you download this straight away after unboxing your watch. Now you can download Gboard by simply going in Play Store, and here search for Gboard, and then you will be able to download it. And as you can see, it's already installed, but you can go in here and install it right to your watch. Alright, now the next thing that you need to do is back up your watch, and for that, once again, I recommend going onto the Galaxy Wear app on your phone. So just go here and scroll down, go in auto backup, and here turn in auto backup. So if you go in here, you can read more about it, all the conditions that the watch and the phone has to meet to do this. So at least 24 hours since the last backup, your phone is connected to a Wi-Fi network, your phone has 30% battery, watch has 15%, and both screens are off. So this usually happens at night when you're sleeping, and then your watch will stay always backed up, so when you get a new watch, you can restore the data to your new watch. So that's about it from this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video and you have learned something new from this video, and if you have, let me know in the comments. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.